You know what I'm saying? You had that queen who was running it, a woman. She made the first instruments and taught them how to use them and protect them and take care of them. You know, she was a moral teacher, meaning like one time a little kid made a snare and trapped a pregnant antelope and killed it. So she came out there to the site and she said, now bring it back to life. And he went over there and started trying to give it breath, breathing in the nostrils and in the mouth and touching on it, lifting his arm, shaking it, trying to wake it up. And he's like, it won't wake up. And she said, now you see, you just foolishly and selfishly killed an animal, a pregnant animal. We're not hungry. This animal could have had more children and the pregnant baby it had right now. So one day in the future when we're hungry, we could have hunted it, but you just killed it for nothing. So your punishment is that you die. That is rational. She did not use any emotion. She used rationality. There was a council about it where they decided, you know, really, are they going to kill him? But she was teaching everybody, don't do that shit. That's not right. You don't kill because for no reason. You don't kill for no reason. But all of this is in books. All of this knowledge is in books about us before white people came. Then they seen white people, they ran back. He said, man, that's seen him. He said, it's a man, he's pink. His hair goes down, it doesn't grow up. Like they was given, it's a giant with red hair. Like they didn't know how to describe these people. When they first saw white people, they were afraid because of the continence that they had, because of the energy that they exuded, the frequency that they had. They had frequency to kill. But we don't know that. When you find that out, you see how cool it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a queen running everything. Right. You know what I'm saying? First off. And, you know, I think that women right now should be ruling the world. It would be a lot different. Women are more rational and less emotional than men, in my opinion. But yes, we need to know who we are. We need to study who we are. I'm going to put, like, Credo Mutwa's name in there. We can even put the link to that video, to the video of the book, so that people can, like, everything I'm talking about, this legacy game, if I say King Abu Bakari, I'm going to put his name there. I want y'all to go do your own research, study your own self-approved. Don't leave from watching this video and go tell somebody what I told you as if it's your knowledge. That's how I teach my daughter too. Like, I've taught her so much, but I've also said, now here's the book. Go read this. Because you need to know yourself. You need to own your knowledge. I feel amazing knowing that I own what I know. Nope, I'm not repeating somebody else's experience. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So, I think that at the end of the day, guys, it's up to us. And if not us, then who? Our legacy, we're going to put it on our children to be the ones to do the things. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, my child is a young woman and she's going to be a mother. And then if she don't do it, if I don't do it and she don't do it, we're going to depend on the unborn to do it. And we're not even educated enough to teach them what our history is. You know what I'm saying? And then here's I think it's an African proverb. Until the hunted learns how to write, until the lion learns how to write, the hunter will always be the victor. What about all them hunters that came to kill lions that got mauled and got killed and ate? No, we don't know those stories because the lion was never able to write that. Right. You know, to tell us that we actually killed more of them than they killed us. Right. We defended ourselves wonderfully. that happened because he was sick.
Right.
And it's in that book I'm telling you about, Credo Mutwa. They killed this lion because he was hungry. He was hella hungry. He was famine and he was like sick. So he didn't have enough strength to fight this man, and the man killed the lion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, y'all. It's so much. But I love this. Like, this is why. This is purpose. This is my why at the moment. You know, like us, our future, our legacy, my legacy. Man, first of all, I've written 4 books, so I know my name is gonna be in in this world longer than my physical body. But I want to do so much more. I want so much more legacy to leave. Like, even these videos, these episodes, my grandkids could watch these.
Right.
I love y'all right now. Like, I talk about you all the time. I'm on her about you already. So this is serious to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have no play in me about this.
So what we would like for you to take from this podcast, this episode, is study yourself. Study yourself. We're specifically talking to our people, Black people. You need to, we all have to, because they're not gonna just try to teach you about yourself. They'd rather you stay unaware. So study yourself so you can. That's the first step, I really feel like, to even get to that mentality of, okay, we need to help our brothers and sisters. Because if you don't even understand, you still stuck on your little change from the government, then we're not going to grow as a community. We have to grow together. So us coming to, because we've been through it. Like she said, I had to go and study outside of her. My mom is not the one who gave me all of my knowledge. Yes, she did she pours herself into me all the time, but I would have to go and want to go and study about Black people, about us, about African history and all the different things, Coming to Africa, yes, you're going to see you're going to learn about the culture, but you're not going to learn much about the history because these people don't even know themselves. And I've actually talked to people here, and they're like, why do they always teach us about the American history and European history and this? We had a whole conversation about that because, and they're upset about it too, but being upset, what are you going to do? That's the whole point. We could all talk about how mad we are, but nobody doing nothing.
Ain't nobody's mama wrote a letter like I did to the teachers and said that I'm upset with this, that I'm very concerned about what you're teaching my child, and that I will not be returning to the school and paying a tuition for you to teach my child nothing or irrelevant things.
Right.
Your parents got to get up. This how y'all know how we are as Black people. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your mama come up to that school. Things is going to change when your mama come up there. Ain't nobody mama went up there is what the deal is. I'm telling you, I went up to my daughter's school. Let me tell you this story right quick. My daughter came home one day. My daughter is very fair skinned, light skinned. And so she got in the car one day and was upset. And she said, Mommy, one of the French teachers, she brought a white lady into our classroom, showing her to school. This white lady, I guess, was applying for a job or whatever. And she brought the white lady into the classroom to show the English program when the lady is not even in the English program. She's a French teacher. So she brings the white lady to the English class and she points to my daughter and tells her, your mother, to the white lady. Mind you, this French teacher met me before, spoke to me, knows that I'm her mother. So when my daughter got in the car and told me that, it pissed me off thoroughly for several reasons. First reason is, ma'am, you know that she has a black mom, so you completely disrespected me, number one. Number two, why are you a French teacher in the English classroom showing this lady this class? And this has nothing to do with why she's there. Number three, my daughter took offense to it because my daughter is American. She knows that white women can say something to have a black man killed. And to associate her with this woman as her mother was completely disrespectful to her little spirit. So what did I do? The next day, well, first I sent the letter to the teacher. I texted her teacher immediately, like, yo, not even the teacher, she's the administrator now, over the English department. Told her, I'm very upset about what happened. I'd like to give you a heads up before I arrive tomorrow to the school to speak with the head administrator, you and this teacher about why this situation has upset me so much. The next day, I'm there. I tell this lady directly, ma'am, you know I'm her mother, right? I would never point at another woman, let alone a white woman, and tell your kids that that's their mother. That's disrespectful. I said, if this wasn't a school environment, me and you would have problems in the street. I told them they need a diversity program. Then you need to teach if this is an international school, you need to teach your teachers how to deal with students from other countries. Thirdly, you need to understand child development, because speaking to children who are even taught not to disrespect adults or to come back at adults. She didn't have nothing to say back to this lady, but I can't wait to see my mama. She's developing, she's growing, she's learning. She's light-skinned in Africa, and you gonna single her out as a white lady's daughter? You got her fucked up and me. And I told the administrator and the head person, y'all need to come up with a diversity program. I would be more than happy to come and help and come up with the curriculum that's necessary. Because if you're considering yourself a professional international school, this was a fail. This was a fail. And I said, I don't got no problem with that white lady. She from Germany, great. But white people are not my family. You do not tell my daughter that's her mother. I could work with them all day, but they will not be in my family. You my family, you my family, you my family, because we black. I told all of them like that. Straight up. But don't associate no white person with my family, because you don't know what they did to my family. We don't get down like that. Not my tribe. My tribe don't get down with them. My tribe ain't enthralled with them. My tribe don't look at them like they better than us. I look at white people like they stank. But anyway, that's another story, because I'm getting a little warm. But truth.
Yes.
So, takeaway, let's start to become more self-taught.
Right.
Google is your friend. Google really is your friend. The encyclopedias are your friend. Go buy a CD-ROM of the Britannica encyclopedias.
Yes.
Get you some old school work.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people, you could be from a lot of different ages. Regardless, everybody has a phone. So even if you don't do that, your phone is an encyclopedia as well. And you could find out about anything, and, trust in your spirit of discernment to see if
what you're reading is right.
If what you're reading is right. But the whole point is that we have to begin to educate ourselves. We have to take our education into our hands, because these school systems now are catering to the wrong people. They're not catering to us. I could guarantee you that.